Hey, Leonard Techie for Leonard List for Autism Awareness. Carrying a log uphill in the sun. Could have went in the shade, towards the sun. Could have went downhill, going uphill. Why do I do all this? Some people get it. Most people don't. Yeah, there's a physical aspect. It's more of a mental training. How does this relate to what I do for Lenny Lists? Well, let me tell you. Put that down so I can talk a little better. Always have to be prepared. Sometimes there's a crisis situation. I want to be the one that's calm, cool, collected, and able to support whoever needs me. Really came to hit home a couple years ago. Haven't only those directly involved know, but I'll share this. A couple years ago, first off, let me give a shout out to Amanda. We are forever linked together, this situation. So this training, I don't know why I knew, but I knew this was going to happen. Felt like forever before it happened, but it was only less than a second. Student takes off, running up the steps. I just knew it. Followed behind, about 3 steps behind. Student gets to the top of the steps, throws himself over the steps. Somehow, mid-air, before I got to the very top of like this, next to the last step, I was able to reach over the railing, one hand, catch this student mid-air by their arm. I don't know how I did it. My other hand latched onto the railing, my feet's locked into the railing so I wouldn't go over myself. Amanda was down below. Reached over as far as I could so Amanda could kind of, quote unquote, catch this student, guide the student down to the steps. How were we able to do this? Several different reasons. First off, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. All these situations. I put myself through this mental training for that to happen. Also, huge shout out to Nittany Barbell and Raptor Jiu-Jitsu for making me strong enough, making me mentally aware enough, making me body aware enough of where I am or where I was in the whole scheme of things. So their training, their help put me in a situation to prevent what could have been, at least in my eyes and Amanda's, an absolutely devastating, life-altering event. That's why I do these things. When the time comes, maybe it's just being egotistical on my part. I want to be the calmest person in the room. I want to be able to one that can step up and calmly and logically help out, support. Doesn't mean I look for it. Doesn't mean I want it to happen. Something like that, I hope none of you ever experience. But will you be ready if it does? So get out there. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Train when it's hot. Train when it's cold. Train when weather's bad. It's not necessarily the physical part. It's the mental part. Are you prepared? Be prepared. Support Lenny List for Autism Awareness. Get out there, be kind, become a better version of yourself. Hoorah.